The Chapman Group presents Best Practices for Developing Your SAM Program to be Best in Class.
Hello, I'm Dennis Chapman, President, Founder, and CEO of the Chapman Group. When you tune up your program, you should be thinking about 5 key areas. The first area is segmentation. Do I have the right accounts? The second area is people. Do I have the right team? The third is process. Do I have a set way to engage with the clients? The fourth area is knowledge. Do I have the ultimate amount of knowledge so I can effectively serve my top accounts? And the fifth and final area is measurements and metrics. Am I measuring the performance that I expect? I'm going to get into a little detail today on the fifth part, measurements and metrics, your SAM dashboard. We've all grown up in business with understanding a very important business axiom, and that is, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. So today, what I'd like to talk about are 6 critical metrics that we might think about incorporating into our SAM program, or in other words, our SAM dashboard. One of the questions I quite often receive from clients and the marketplace is, how many measurements and metrics do we really need? I usually answer that by saying, usually 3 or 4, no more than you can manage and effectively coach on an ongoing basis. And a more mature program can certainly adopt a few more. The other piece about measurements and metrics is ensure that you've got the right blend of what's often called lagging indicators, which are those financial measurements that give you a little bit of history, what I would call a rear view mirror look at what's happened in your business, with the right blend of what I call predictive analytics or leading indicators. That's more of the windshield view. They tell you the future. Now, what are some of those right measurements and metrics? One is certainly measuring high-value activity performance. Every client's business is different in some ways. What's important in one business around what a SAM executes in their team may vary a little bit around other businesses. But certainly understanding what are those critical 3, 4, 5, or 6 activities that when the SAM and their team execute, it increases the probability of success. An example could be conversations with executive leaders of their client, VIP visits to corporate offices, external business reviews with customers, and internal business reviews with the team and management leaders. There's just a few examples of high-value activities. A second measurement and metric we want to consider, which I think may be one of the most important, is the relationship penetration index. Are we charting, according to some methodology and logic, how high, wide, and deep we are, and how well we're aligned and our customers are aligned to us as a supplier? Adding some algorithms and calculations around this, we should start to see a picture be presented to us. Are we positive? Is our relationship penetration index positive? A third metric that we want to consider is sometimes we refer to as an account rating. What that really is a team's view or assessment, a situational assessment. Some of our clients we've worked with often call it maybe a risk assessment around what we know about a customer from an internal, external view. A fourth measurement and metric we should really have as part of our dashboard is certainly the traditional opportunity funnel. We would like to add that an opportunity funnel with every opportunity having what we call a qualifier rating or a feasibility rating. A metric that gives us a very definitive probability of our chances of winning this business. Be careful of a trap. One trap is some companies say we have a 50% chance of having that opportunity or winning that opportunity. They forecast half of that revenue. Business just doesn't work that way. In most businesses, you either win it or you lose it. The qualifier rating tells you probability of will you win it or lose it. A very important fifth measurement metric for our dashboard is what we refer to as the Loyalty and Commitment Index. This is that measurement from the voice of the customer, measuring the voice of the customer feedback. In our Loyalty Professional Services group, that's one of the most important integrations that we implement into SAM programs for our clients that helps set the direction for their strategic account planning. Think of this. How can I do strategic account planning or have a strategic account plan without great facts and insights from the voice of my customer? And finally, in this global business community where the topic is economics and very competitive, we need to start considering, do we have any measure and metric around our economic value proposition? Is our delivery of value quantified in currency so that our customer, our significant account, can appreciate that we're giving them a tremendous return on their investment with us as a supplier? So in summary, we have these 6 measurements and metrics for your dashboard. You certainly may have others that you may want to install or implement. These are just our recommendations that should be on your dashboard as you tune up your strategic account management program for 2013. Have a great year and tune up your program.
Get more information on our website at chapmanhq.com. Also, subscribe to our video series at themetricschannel.com